Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Where are you headed?
To the Midwest. Yeah, you heard it right. We're going to Moab, baby. Let's go.
Okay, so we're in Kansas. Wonderful weather. Supposedly ahead we got some snow coming, but this is so fun. Honestly, it is.
So it's a bit exciting now. We got all of our side-by-sides loaded up. We're halfway across the United States, and I got to see the Arch in St. Louis, which was pretty nice.
He didn't get much sleep last night, in case you can't tell.
Hey, shut up.
Taking all the straps on the one up here on the back of the Expedition actually broke yesterday. These straps on the back, put two on the back, pulling it slightly forward because it's not very far on the trailer. And I just put a zip tie around these. We've gone probably 400 miles. Pretty rough roads sometimes and haven't had any problems with them bouncing off, so pretty happy with that.
Let's get out of here.
I guess we're gonna have a blast, so let's go.
We're almost to Colorado. We got something in the tire, and ironically, right next to the tire sign. Woo! The wind is blowing crazy. It's a snowstorm. We're going to Moab, baby! Woo!
It's the first day in Utah, getting ready to roll out and go riding.
Yeah, this is an intense riding, okay? You've seen the Peterbilt, you've seen rigs and horses, but we're gonna let the horsepower of some of the horsepower eat today. And that is side-by-sides. You ever ride side-by-sides? Here at Rigs and Horses, we ride everything that's got a motor, electric, or gas. That being said, Polaris Expedition, ADV, 1000. Polaris don't make a better machine, in my opinion, to haul your junk, haul all your stuff, and get in the mountains, those mountains. We're up on Geysers Pass, down the valley, sand, on top of the mountain, 2 foot of snow. Pretty cool, we're having a ball.
We get to get lots of donuts. Therefore, I'm hidden. I have to say, the 74-inch wide machine definitely feels a little more stable. 4-seater probably helps a little bit on that too.
We're heading back over to another section. I don't know what the name of this place is, but we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna rip it over there. Some cold hard steel ways. We're having a ball.
Yay! I get to drive my side-by-side for the first time. It's a brand new one, and it's a fast one.
How do you feel, John?
Let's do this.
Have you ever had a dream to wake up the next morning and all of a sudden you're living inside of that dream? You point your finger to this structure on this mountaintop and you say, I'm going right there. Then you find the road and you twist around and automatically you're going that direction now. This is the funnest trip that we've ever been on. And we're happy that you're getting to go on it with us. Proof that the Polaris Expedition can meet anything that you throw at it. Perfect climbing up everything that it comes to. The rocks put the test to the Expedition, but man, she went everywhere. Rocks, sand, mud, water. She climbs, she rides, Polaris Expedition at its best right here. Love the Expedition at Rigs and Horses.
Rigs and Horses is in Moab. We loaded up the rigs, brought out the Polaris Expedition, we brought out the OR, and we're testing them, seeing how much horsepower this place needs to get the job done. And I think we brought enough. If you don't bring any horsepower out here, you just come out here just to stand and look, you can't imagine how beautiful this place is. It's really a experience everybody ought to try to take. I mean, the Rocky Mountains on one side, we're in the desert. Yesterday we was in the mountains with some snow and some rock climbing. Today we're bajaing it through the sand. It's amazing. I mean, you can look around, just look around, and you can see all the beautiful views that we're just taking in. We're excited. It's a cold, hard steel day. The colder it gets, the colder the steel gets, but the performance never stops. Polaris outdone themselves with the Expedition. We're testing it out. It's a great machine. We love it. Glad we could make it one of the rigs for Rigs and Horses, as well as the Turbo R. Man, these machines are just phenomenal. They just get up and down this place. We've not had a place out here that the machines couldn't go. Shout out to Heavy D that lives out here, man. He's got a beautiful place to live at. Roy and Ronnie and all those guys as well, and Matt's Off-Road. Man, these places are amazing out here, and we're excited about being here. It's fun riding. This is fun riding. You can keep some gnarly drifts, but power drifts opposed to brake drifts. Yeah. And then, coming out of a drift, you can get a straightaway, you can get air. I mean, it's like, and you got open country, and plus you can actually see the trail in the midst of what you're coming at. Now, there's a few little swoops that you kind of hit unexpectedly, and you have to kind of slow down a little bit, but I mean, I just power through them, but man, it's a extreme ride. Rufus, you look like a Unabomber slash, I don't know how.
I don't have an opening like you do.
We're not Kansas no more, Toto. This is not Tennessee.
Now we're on the other side of 191 of where we're staying, but the difference literally 191 this way and the 191 that way. That side you're all rock, you're crawling, you'll see a couple of that in videos. This side is all this sand stuff. It's completely different terrain, all just across a road. It's crazy.
Rigs and Horses, cold hard steel at its finest. We're ripping it. I love it. This is really unique riding out here. It's some extreme riding. I mean, if you're going to come out to Moab, I would suggest you pick your trails, cause really truly anybody's not experienced can get hurt. It's extreme. I mean, it's really extreme, but then there's some places that, I mean, it's got a combination of both, but the scenery, there's not a bad scenery place nowhere in this place. I mean, that's a place like 4 times.
Don't get too attached to the idea of not scraping your machine, because I don't care what you have, you're going to scrape something. A lot.
Yeah, like every trail is named something like steel bender, metal breaker, stuff like that. I mean, they don't nail those things down with those names unless they prove to be what they are saying they are. So we've scraped, we scratched. I mean, we're gonna go home and put some clear on some things and repaint some things, but all in all, we haven't messed nothing up. So we've been ripping pretty hard too, man. We've ripped these things. Polaris, Turbo R, Expedition, Adventure. We put the Adventure on the machines, I promise you that. Well, we've got some
There's an easier part up there.
not so experienced drivers and a passenger or two that might be freaked out a little bit. So I think we might pass on this one today. Hell's Revenge may not get its revenge on us today. So let's go up the road here and see what we can find else to get into. I mean, maybe the Sand Flats offers a little bit more than just near-death experiences. How about it?
That's where I put down.
Well, how was it?
Really not bad. A lot of that, I mean, we went the first section before there was a turnaround. It really wasn't as bad as some of the stuff we crawled already, but I don't think the two-seater with the driver that's in it would do very well in that. So, we'll go the easy way.
Hi.
Hi.
What have you thought so far?
It's at the Little Lion's Back or something like that. That was a pretty fun climb. I was the only one that did that one as well. Pretty fun. I've had it in two-wheel drive most of the time. This thing's a beast. It's completely stock Turbo R. Polaris did a good job on this one.
Boss man always says, let's do this.
Definitely come to Fencing Things is one of my favorites. Man.
It's a little sketchy right here, but we're going to be fine. We'll come up a lot worse than this. That is for sure.
The serenity of Moab, it's truly a desert in contrast, but the views are so lively. Their terrain is passable in ways that are almost mind-boggling because, you know, we're going over structures that have been here for thousands of years, and the ability to be able to maneuver around in spots that maybe no one has ever been, or maybe the facts that only early inhabitants of the earth has been across. It's been an amazing trip that we have both physically and spiritually took something back from, so we're excited. Got here is a hole of water that you come out of, about 2 and 2.5 foot of water, right up onto a rock ledge. It's pretty steep, and your tires are wet, and so you're trying to maneuver right out of the water onto a steep incline to spin the tires just a little bit. But luckily for Moab, the rock are sandstone, and you catch grip pretty quick, and you're out of there.
To get him down. I think I'm gonna bring him over this way.
So we're in this place called Fencing Things. Jeremiah's going to do some fencing things right here, so watch it.
This thing makes it easier than it looks. I basically didn't have to do anything except work the brakes on that. It's amazing.
And showing us all up with your trucky truck.
Difference between family vehicle, kid vehicle.
I would have jumped that thing if I'd have been in my own machine.
You would have belly jumped up there?
Like, wow, man.
Timmy, you're crazy, son.
I know, there's a point
You
to that.
banged your head in that demolition derby, didn't you?
know.
Holy fun. Well, that Jim here thinks that he is Superman. Any minute now, he's going to break his cape open, going to fly around, ain't you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, yeah, we're still having fun. I cart the groceries, he hauls the mail. That's exactly what happens. That was some of the most intense stuff that we've ever done. Anything from straddling rocks between bluffs to going up on a horseshoe and being able to reach down and grab the water right there. That was pretty cool. So I'm having a ball. This is great, man. This is great. What do you think about it?
I like it.
You liked it?
It was a blast. There was one section where the pathway got about 50 inches wide. That's not real fun when you have a 74-inch machine. So I straddled it as best I could. Turned out it worked out pretty well, but it was kind of sketchy for a second there.
I got to gather my thoughts before I can. Been terrifying. I've never been scared of a side-by-side, but it. It's Hell's Gate, the Devil's Bathtub, your mom, all combined.
No. That's Hell's Gate. This is Baby Gate.
Some permits coming out of my machine many times. I actually saw one in the back seat foaming at the mouth at one point. I mean, we've come to Jesus. We've met with Jesus. We've had a baptismal service. We've done a little bit of everything. I mean, if you're Baptist, Pentecostal, Methodist, Presbyterian, doesn't matter. You met Jesus today with us because, my God.
Give me your shot. But I was in two-wheel drive most of the time. And I go up this hill. It was probably about a 45% grade. And I forgot I was in two-wheel drive. I just start spinning halfway and stop. So I hit left foot brake, let out of the gas, flip the four-wheel drive switch on, make sure it gets into four-wheel drive, and just, I know it's terrible for the belt, but I rolled into the throttle as I was letting out the brake, just crawled up the rest of it. I was thinking about the Jeeps behind me, and they're thinking, this guy's an idiot.
Alright, so how'd you feel about the little pool down there?
The real question is, what didn't I feel? I'll take my pants, honestly enough. At least I think. I don't know, right now I can't feel the lower half of my legs because I'm f***ing terrified. He's not quit laughing. He shows his fear through laughing, if that tells you anything. So, I hear this the entire way. And he's probably going to start laughing again. Just give it a random minute, and I swear to you, I can count down from 3, and he'll start laughing.
Well, I had a very, very good pilot of the machine we were in, so I had a little bit of comfort and reassurance that everything was going to be okay.
3. All I know is I was fucking terrified.
I mean, I would do it again.
Well, y'all made it. We made it. Fins and things did not conquer us. We conquered it. Polaris Expedition, Turbo R, best machines, maybe possibly some of the best machines that Polaris has ever put out. Nobody has ended up in a bad situation, too bad of a situation yet.
Sorry.
So, but if we do, we brought Kingdom Off-Road with us to take care of the problems if we need them. Locked and loaded, ready to rock. They've conquered Moab. Got one more day of conquering. See you tomorrow.
I found a good place where this one's designed to go. I think I'm gonna do that again. Excuse me.
Racing if you ain't braking, and we breaking stuff, you know, we breaketh it, we buildeth it back. That's how it works. We're having fun though. Cold Heart still does break. It is chilly, and it is cold, and it is still, and Jeremiah snapped it. He broke it. Let's do it again. Break some more stuff.
Woo!
How do you feel?
I enjoyed that. Woo!
We came to Moab. We conquered Moab. We're limping back home. Got a few things that we've broken, mainly just having fun. But we broke a few things that we could fix here, belts and such, but this place is awesome. We have had a ball. Rigs and horses, cold, hard steel in Moab, Utah. In the sand, in the rocks, the Polaris Expedition, it ceases to amaze me. You can't put this thing nowhere that it cannot conquer. The Turbo R, it did what it's supposed to do. This is country right here. It's where it was born and bred at. And of course, we brought the little XP with us as well, so he midgeted around with us. It fits the character. Rufus and his midget, he likes them. So we spent a week here. We've been to Steelbender. We've been to Hell's Revenge, beneath the rocks, behind the rocks, whatever you want to call it. Fins and Things was awesome. And like we said earlier in the video, I haul the grocery, he hauls the mail, and Rufus just tags along. His hair does it for him, you know. We did have a few problems with some plastic, but we weaved his hair together and tied it up, and it worked. It was amazing. So if you ever get a chance to come to Moab, don't deny it. It's a great place. You can't find a bad view out here. The place is, it's so large. We couldn't ride everything. We was here for a month, but we tried to fit everything we could in 1 week. It's been amazing. Some of the rigs and horses, people didn't get to come. We miss them. But we got some work for the mechanics to do when we get back. We're excited. We're excited. We're glad you got to come with us. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the little bell, send us an email, comment on the video, tell us what you think about it. We're always wanting to hear from you because we do this for you. So until the next time,